Yo, what it do? I got a joint in my hand. What's up? I'm back here with another video. I just want to drop some info real quick. I ain't gonna be too long on this video. This video ain't gonna be like no 40-50 minutes like the last video. I got some information here. I just want to drop this shit because I feel like every day, man, it's just getting like deeper and deeper the way I'm thinking. By the way, sorry for how I look because I have not been getting rest like that. I really have not been getting rest like that. My body is weird, and I think it's because of this weed I'm smoking and shit, but I don't know. But anyways, I just want to come and drop some knowledge real quick for y'all, because I know a lot of y'all, man's mentality is really getting worse. And I have the simple fix for it. So like I said, I'm not gonna be too long. I'm gonna just drop some info here and just let y'all know what it is, and then I'm gonna be out. I'm gonna drop some info and then be out. But pretty much what I want to say is lately a lot of y'all, I've been seeing like a lot of y'all is like in distress. A lot of y'all is in distress. A lot of y'all is having a million thoughts in your fucking brain, and it's like totally clouding up your judgment and your view of life, right? Let me tell you the reason why. And like I said, I'm gonna make this video quick. It's not gonna be too long. The reason why is because of social media. The reason why is literally because of social media, and not just social media, but what social media does. It gives you a perspective of other people's perspectives, and it puts a million thoughts in your brain. It puts millions and millions of thoughts in your brain. When you don't use social media, you can think clearly. Okay? When you don't use social media and you don't use the internet like that, and let's say you just use it for self purposes, you can see yourself clearly, and you can see things clearly for what it is. You know why you and your girl, or why you and your partner keep getting into you guys keep getting into situations every day, and it's like, man, it's not stopping. Why can't I just be right? Or why are we not finding an understanding? It's because you guys have too much information in your brain about too much shit. You can't see things so clearly and expect things to be so simple in a relationship if you constantly having a different view on it. If you constantly having a different perspective. I've been getting this thing lately, right? I've been feeling like I need to take shrooms or some shit to reset. And I'm like, I realized what that feeling was. That feeling is not that the feeling of wanting to take shrooms or some shit, or wanting to smoke weed to reset, it's a real feeling, because deep down you do want to reset. You do want to reset. Internally you want to reset. But you know why it happens? Because you know when you stop using social media and then you start using it after like a month or like a few weeks of not using it, you know when you start using it again, you're like, oh yeah, it's cool to use it. Then all of a sudden your life starts going down. Like mentally, your life starts going down. Like it starts going down mentally. You can't think things clearly. You think that someone's doing something to you. It creates so much delusion and craziness and so much diluted thoughts in your brain because of all these thoughts that's coming from social media and shit. So it comes to the point where like after a month or two of using it, you're like, man, I need like a reset, man. You know why you feel like you need a reset? Because you keep using these fucking programs. You keep using YouTube. You keep using Instagram. You keep using social media. Like, I was just, like, saying to myself, like, bro, like, this shit is, like, it makes me feel like I want to smoke weed or use shrooms or some shit, like, to reset. But it's not that you need to reset by taking shrooms or smoking weed or drinking alcohol or whatever the fuck you guys think to reset. It's as simple as just going to the gym. You don't even need to go to the gym. You just need to stop using social media. You want to reset, then stop using social media. It's literally giving you the infrastructure of how you should be thinking. It's literally making your infrastructure think what the fuck it wants to think. And I've been saying this for the longest, bro. This shit is gonna fuck with your head. It's gonna fuck with your head. It's gonna fuck with your head. I'm telling y'all, a lot of y'all can't see things clearly. Like, you know, when you see things clearly, things are not gonna appear as deep as to you no more. You know, like for example, a lot of y'all be crying like when y'all get like in a relationship and then like things start happening and you guys think everything that happens is the end of the world. You know why you think everything that happens is the end of the world? Because you have so much opinions on relationships in your brain. Man, I could tell you something right now. When I wake up, the first thing I want to do is like work on some shit, right? Like work on my craft, right? Or like work on music, or like work on some shit Like that's like the first thing I tend to like usually want to do is like work on some shit. Man, I kid you not. I'll use social media for like an hour or two, and then I'll see these videos of people talking about music. And then there'll be like, bro, I'll come in, before I use social media, I'll come in like normal. I'll come in with like zero thoughts, open-minded as fuck, just trying to gain some information. By the end of the video, by the end of me using social media, I don't even want to record a song no more. I don't even want to fucking make music no more. Because I have a million thoughts of people saying, oh yeah, music is this, or oh yeah, you should do this with your music, or oh yeah. And then, bro, I got so much opinions and observations from people to the point where after those 2 hours, I woke up feeling like I wanted to create something and be inspirational. After those 2 hours of using social media, I have so many opinions about music, I don't even fucking want to make music no more. I have so much fucking opinion, bro. I'll sit there and watch videos of people talking about relationships. It'll come to the point where I'll see so many videos on relationships, I don't even want to talk no more. I don't even want to talk. I don't even want to talk no more. It comes to the point where you don't even want to, bro, you'll listen to so many things on Instagram and they'll make you think a relationship is so many things. It comes to the point where you don't even want to fucking be in a relationship no more. You don't even want to communicate no more. It makes you absolutely insane, bro. So what I'm telling y'all is, y'all really need to stop using this shit. It's making y'all deluded, bro. It's making y'all fucking crazy. And this is how people end up having PTSD and all kinds of shit, because they take things deeper than what it is. When you can't see things clearly, you take it in a different way. You take it in a completely different route. You know how sometimes things be deep to you one day and then the next day things don't be deep to you? It's probably because you didn't use social media that much the next day. When I stopped using social media, all the thoughts that was deep to me is no longer deep to me no more. Like literally, like every time you use social media, this is why you have to stop using it completely. You got to cut it off completely, because it will activate those thoughts. It will activate those thoughts every time. And thoughts that you think been left your head, you go on Instagram, it will bring those thoughts back. It'll bring your trauma back. It'll bring every single thought you've ever had in your life right back, because there's so many people talking about it. There's so many people talking about it on social media. Let's say, for example, you got raped when you was a kid and you've been forgot about that. You left that in your past. You go on social media and now there's someone talking about, oh yeah, I got raped when I was a kid. Nigga, it's going to bring it right back into your head. It's going to put it right back into your head. So you literally are like using this shit as free will, but to your own demise. So what I'm saying is stop using this social media, bro. Y'all got to stop, bro. Like, it be putting fake egos in y'all. Like, sometimes, like I used to talk to girls, right, and shit like that. And I ain't gonna talk about, you know, shit now, but I'll be, like, saying, like, man, y'all ever been with a girl or some shit? Or vice versa, a girl been with a guy, and they'll talk about, like, a celebrity or some shit? Like, I was thinking about this one time, like, I was with this chick, and she was talking about, oh, yeah, Chris Brown is this, Chris Brown is that. Like, you know, like, I was like, bro, I don't even, when she was talking to me about that, my ego didn't get hurt. I didn't even have no ego, because I was like, oh, yeah. Like, I was low-key agreeing with her, you know? She even said, like, I think she was trying to make me feel type of way or whatever, but she was like, oh, yeah, Chris Brown's a good dancer, this and that. And in my head, I'm like, okay. Like, I didn't really feel no type of way, right? But I ain't gonna lie, if you was a nigga, like, let's say you was a nigga that listened to Chris Brown's music, right? And I'm gonna show you how this works. Let's say you a nigga that listens to Chris Brown's music, right? I'm just using him as an example. It could be any nigga. Let's say you're a nigga that listens to Chris Brown music, right? You keep up with him. You look at him on social media. Let's say you're a dude, right? And you keep up with this nigga, right? You know, like when your girl say something about Chris Brown, it's gonna bother you. It's like this ego in you. It's gonna bother you. It's gonna bother you. What your chick is saying is gonna bother you. It's so stupid though. Like, you shouldn't be getting mad, and then you're gonna end up wanting to leave this chick over fucking stupid shit like that. But then let's say you're a dude that don't even use social media, right? And then you don't even look at Chris Brown, and the only time you think about this nigga is when someone brings him up. When your chick talks about him, you're gonna be like, oh, she's just talking about Chris Brown, that's it. You're not gonna think much of it. You're just gonna be like, it's so simple, because it really is so simple. She's just talking about Chris Brown. That's literally all she's doing. So and then it creates this ego in you. When you do pay attention to these celebrities and shit, it creates an ego in you. And that's why when, like, let's say when you talking to a girl or some shit and she's talking about, like, let's say a girl that you trying to fuck with, let's say she's talking about Chris Brown, it will hurt it will hurt an ego that's not even there. And then you know what happens? All that energy goes straight to that nigga. So let's say your girl is like, oh yeah, Chris Brown, this and that, and your ego is getting hurt. Like, let's say, oh, how could you talk about him like that in front of me? All that energy that's putting you down is gonna go straight to Chris Brown, bro. Like, it's some weird shit. It travels through the phone. It's a fucking portal. It travels, that energy, the phone picks it up and it sends it to that person. It's so fucking weird, bro. But I'm telling y'all, it's all a fucking energy thing, and y'all don't have to believe me, but I'm telling y'all, if y'all don't understand what I'm saying, then I'll tell y'all more about this. But I'm just using that nigga as an example. I'm just telling y'all how it works. And they literally, through the screen, through the phone screen, they will take that energy, that negative energy that you're feeling, they will take it and feed off of it and make you weaker, bro. And they'll make you have this ego in you, and you like, why does every time someone says some shit about somebody, why does it make me have an ego? Why can't someone just talk about someone in front of me and I don't have an ego? Like, your ego gets so hurt, and that ego is something that's not even real. It's not even a real ego. The only reason why you having this ego is because of social media and the shit they telling you. You go on social media and they tell you, oh, if your girl is talking about other celebrities, then, oh, and then it will start something in your brain. So when she actually does it, it will make you feel like you're fucking crazy or you going mad, bro. Like, you don't understand how they plant, bro. And y'all think that you can use social media freely. Like, you can't. Once the seed is planted, it's over with. It don't matter if you listen to someone on social media and you're like, oh, I don't have to think like that. Oh, I'm not going to think like that. Oh, what they saying don't mean nothing. I don't got to think like that. It don't matter. Once the words are planted in your head, once the seed is planted, it's over with. It's over with. It's absolutely over with, bro. So that's what I'm talking about. That's the exact shit that I'm talking about. Once the seed is planted, it's over with. And y'all gotta understand this shit. That's why you really gotta be careful about what you letting in your brain, bro. So, man, I've been telling y'all this for the longest. Quit, bro. I make content, right? Look, I make content, right? But that don't mean I gotta look at when I go on Instagram, I only look at my shit. I don't look at nobody else's shit. I don't doom scroll for hours to fuck up my mentality. When I go on YouTube, bro, I don't even watch nobody's videos. Maybe every day I'll click on a rapper's song, but nigga, it's straight me. It's just me it's just me creating and watching my own content. I only pay attention to me on the internet. And y'all be like, man, what's this feeling? Like, I wake up with this feeling where I don't even know how to feel. Like, nigga, it's literally because of social media, bro. Like, you have so many opinions and if or ands or buts. Like, we forgot, like, bro, like, I was just thinking the other day, like, we don't even think normally no more. We like just conditioned to think the worst every single time because of social media. They tell you, oh, if your partner is not texting you, oh, they probably cheating. Like, nigga, maybe they just, you ever think like, bro, every day you have these same thoughts? You ever think, like, maybe if you stop using social media, you could see clearly, and maybe you would think, oh, maybe this person ain't cheating. Maybe they just need space. Maybe they just need space. You start to forget the original way of thinking, the natural original design of thinking because of social media. You start thinking crazy delusional thoughts. Like, every time you get into an argument with somebody, oh, they thinking this, they thinking that. You're not seeing shit clearly no more. You're not seeing shit for what it is. That's why a lot of y'all niggas get so fucking hurt when something happens to you in a relationship, because you don't see it for what it is. And only people that know what I'm talking about is really gonna understand what I'm saying for real. Other than that, y'all gonna hear this shit and not understand what I'm saying. Y'all be like, man, why do I get so offended when someone says something to me? Man, when I'm at work and someone says some shit to me, why do I get so offended? Why do I take it so personal? Why does it make me insecure? Nigga, it's because of social media. You go on social media and they tell you, oh, if this person says this about you, oh, it's that, it's this and that, it's this and that. Nigga, it's social media. And let me be honest with you, if you have your own way of thinking, right? And no one else is thinking for you, not your parents, not social media, not other people's opinions. If you sat there and you thought for yourself, You think that anything anyone will say bothers you? You think that any situation, you guys got to understand, you got to go back to your original design of thinking. If something happens to you, nigga, it's just another thing that happened in your life. It's just another situation that happened in life. Y'all be making this shit so deep, bro. Like, I know some niggas that, like, they'll deal with chicks and then later in life they'll have PTSD from a chick. I'm like, bro, do you realize, like, even if your chick was doing something wrong to you, do you realize, like, that was her decision? It was not that deep. It was not that deep. Even if you get cheated on or some shit, it's not that deep. It's not that deep. It's not that deep. Instagram and all these social programs and shit, they program you literally to make you think it's the end of the world, bro. Like, nigga, when you think freely and clear, like, this is the devil and social media is the devil, because they want you to think that they want you to think that you're the only one going through these things. They want you to think that you're the only one going through these things. What you going through in life, or what you feeling, or what you thinking about in life is the only thing you going through. You're the only one going through it. Bro, everyone around you is going through worse than you. I'm telling y'all. You don't believe me? Try it yourself. Go 3 days. I'm on this program right now, and I want to actually make a program, like, for real, and I might promote this shit for real, where I got like a 30-day cleanse from social media. Like pretty much YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, like all that shit, like a cleanse. Like, you can still use your like, I have this program I'm making right now where it can teach y'all how to use this shit and, like, use it for your own purposes, and how staying away from that will actually attract the energy you want, so your content can blow up and succeed, right? Yeah, you can't. I realize one thing about social media is, like, if you're a person that uses Instagram, you can't use Instagram personally. You can only upload to it and use it for content. You cannot use it personally, because it will fucking fuck you up. Y'all ever know, like, y'all ever wake up, or like y'all ever, like, go throughout with your day, and then it's like out of nowhere, you're like, man, I don't even know how to think right now. Like, y'all ever just go through a situation and you're like, I don't even know how to think right now. You know why? Because social media programs a million different ways in your head that you should think about it, instead of the one way, the one and only clear way of thinking about it. When y'all don't use social media, right? When y'all take a break from your phone, right? If y'all do this, right? So if you do this sometimes, you know what I'm talking about. If y'all take a break from social media or take a break from your phone, don't you feel natural? Don't you feel like your thoughts flow naturally? Don't you feel like you have nothing holding you back? Don't you feel like you don't have a million thoughts in your head? Literally, the reason why you can't sleep, you think it's normal to have millions of thoughts in your fucking brain about this shit? This is why people always need to communicate. This is why they always need to talk, because all this shit in their brain keeps giving them shit to talk about. All this social media shit they watching, it keeps giving them things to talk about. Everyone's talking about everything but themselves and their lives. They talking about everything they hearing on social media. They talking about every fucking thing. That's the literal only conversations that people have in today's world is shit on social media. When do you hear someone talking about, oh yeah, man, I'm gonna go do this with my life. I'm gonna go do this with my... You don't hear that no more. Everyone just talks about this same dumb shit they hear on social media. So, like I said, I'm not gonna be here for too long, but I just had to get that message out and let y'all know, like, there's a whole bigger world than what this internet shit got you thinking, bro. See, a lot of y'all will stay in the house all day, and this shit will become your reality. This shit will become your reality. It will literally, your room will pick up these frequencies and these vibrations, and they'll bounce off from each other. Literally, if you stay in your room and social media all day, it will literally pick up frequencies, bro, and bounce off of each other in your fucking room, and you won't even know how to fucking think. It will disrupt your mentality, bro. Literally, it will disrupt your mentality. It will completely fuck up your mentality. This is what I'm trying to tell y'all. It's not a joke. It's a real thing. So cut that shit off for a while. Cut that Instagram and all that Twitter and all that shit off for a while. And see if I'm playing, bro. See if I'm joking around. See if I'm joking around. I'm being dead ass with you. See if I'm joking around. See if I'm playing around. You guys think it's normal to have millions of thoughts in your fucking brain. You guys think it's normal to have that. You think it's normal to have that. And then you're like, why can't I think rationally? Things that used to be so simple, why aren't they simple no more? Why can't I think about a thought and it just be that thought? Why does it have to be a million other thoughts? It's literally because they're programming you to be insane, bro. They're programming you to be insane, literally. So once y'all realize this, a lot of y'all mental problems will go away. The clarity that you want, it will come. It will come. What's crazy is, man, I was listening to a pastor on the TV, bro, and the pastor was literally saying the same shit I was thinking. He was like, once you have deliverance, you can see clear. You have clarity. You're not going to know what I'm talking about until you can see things clearly, bro. You're not going to know until you can see things clearly. I'm telling you, it's a whole change, bro. It's a whole change of your world perspective, bro. When you can see things clearly, it's a whole change of perspective, bro. It's a whole change of perspective. It's a whole change of perspective when you can see things clearly. It's a whole change of perspective, bro. When you can see things clearly, nothing can get to you. Because when you see things clearly, you can see things for what it is. You can see why it's happening, how it happened, and exactly what's the reason behind it for happening, and why, and how you should think about it. When you see things clearly, this is how you think. You think the original design way you're supposed to think. How social media fucks you up is that anytime anything happens into your life, or anytime anything happens in your life, you grab all this information that you have in your brain, and you're not even thinking it's from social media. You're thinking it's how you think. But the whole time, all the information that's in your brain is from social media. And anytime a situation happens, you have 1,000,001 ways to think because of social media, instead of just having one way of thinking, which is your way of thinking. So I told you I'm not going to be too long with it or whatever, but I'm going to actually wrap it up in a minute. But I just want to put that info out for today because I feel like a lot of y'all need to hear that. And I be needing to hear that shit sometimes myself, but I'm telling y'all, you guys definitely need to take a social media, like, not even a break. You guys, honestly, you guys were like, man, why doesn't anything change in my life? It's low-key because you guys need to just cut this shit off completely, bro. I'm not gonna lie, you just need to cut, bro. If you don't cut a lot of other things off, then at least cut Twitter, YouTube, and Instagram off completely for the rest of your life. For the rest of your life. And if you can't do that, okay, sometimes it's okay to tap in. But man, it's better to just stay away, because once you tap in again, it's gonna make you want to go through it all over again, bro. And it's not fun going through this shit. And then you like, why is my relationship, why is it so confusing? Why is it so confusing? Why do we keep going back and forth? Why can't she understand what I'm saying? And from her perspective, oh, why can't he understand what I'm saying? Because y'all literally, she has 1,000,000 thoughts from fucking social media, and you have 1,000,000 thoughts from social media. This is why your relationship can't work out, because both of y'all is not seeing things clearly. When you communicating, it feels so distressing. It's like, man, I feel like I gotta say 1,000,000 words just to get to my point. And it's gonna be like that until you can see things clearly, bro. It's gonna be exactly like that until you can see things clearly. And until you can see things clearly, and you cut out all this toxic shit that's making you not see things clearly, you're gonna have the same problem every single time. You're gonna feel like at work, man, why do I keep explaining myself to these people? Why do I have to do that? Why do I have to do that? And then you're gonna be like, okay, I'm not gonna explain myself no more. And then you're gonna go right back to explaining yourself again. And you're gonna feel like it's a seesaw effect. You're gonna feel like it's a seesaw effect, like it's never gonna end. You know when it ends? When you can see things clearly and you know exactly what to say and how to treat the situation, because you can see things clearly. Things will not get to you. Man, I promise. If you're worried about, bro, if you're worried about anything in life, if you're worried about failing in life, if you're worried about your girl cheating on you, leaving you, if you're worried about your parents kicking you out, I promise you, bro, These thoughts is not as deep as you think. Even if these thoughts were to happen, it's not deep. It's not deep. Shit, you might even come up with a way how to think when these things happen to you. Because when these things happen to you, it's not deep. It's not even the end of the world. It shouldn't even create trauma in you. This is social media. They tell you, oh, if you get cheated on or something, you should create trauma. You should make the whole world hate. You should hate the whole entire world. You should bring your whole entire world down with you if it's not going well with your partner. Like, bro, do you not understand that if you saw things clearly, you probably will forget about it. You probably forget about it in 2 days that it even happened. Because that's how a normal brain is supposed to work. The brain is not supposed to hold on to things. All of these unnatural ways of thinking about things that happen in your life is because of social media. It gives you a complete unnatural, obstructive way of thinking. It gives you a destructive way of thinking. So y'all gonna see, like, a lot of these things, like, oh, you get fired from a job or some shit. You guys gonna start to realize, like, bro, this shit is not even deep. Once you start seeing things clearly, you'll start to get over these things. Like, first, it will take time to get over it, right? But then after a while, you get fired from your job, bro, you'll get over it the same night. You'll get over it the same night. Because you have, see, it's called mental capacity. When you have all these thoughts and all these algorithms in your fucking brain, and all these thoughts and all these different ways of thinking and all these millions of thoughts going through your brain, processing through your brain, you can't think clearly, bro. You can't see shit for what it is. What do you think trauma is? Trauma is a ton of fucking thoughts in your brain. It's just a ton of thoughts in your brain that won't go away. There's something that's keeping them there. And y'all don't ever think, oh, maybe it's the social media. Oh, maybe it's this, maybe it's that. Y'all don't ever think that. Maybe it's the videos I'm watching. Y'all don't ever think that. Y'all don't ever think that. It's not natural. And it has never been natural to fucking use your phone. To use a phone. It's never been natural. So you're going to get a real unnatural way of thinking. You guys think it's normal to be stressed 24/7? You think it's normal to not know how to think in a relationship? To be confused? You guys don't get tired of feeling like that? You don't get tired of feeling like, oh man, I keep going through the same shit with this chick over and over again. You guys don't get tired of feeling like that? You don't realize you're not going through the same thing with this chick over and over again. You're going through the same shit with yourself over and over again, and that person is just a reflection of you. All this shit is just a reflection of how you think. If you think clearly, then you will start attracting people that think clearly as well. Why do you think anytime you go through a really stressful situation and you have millions of thoughts pounding in your head, you go outside and you end up attracting a person that's thinking the exact same way as you? That's stressed out, confused, and lost just like you. Man, all this shit can change in one day. You stop using social media, the next day you have a more clearer mindset. The next day you have a more clearer mindset. All this shit can change in one day. All you have to do is just stop using that shit. That's all you have to do. And it's not just social media like Instagram and Twitter and YouTube and all this other shit. It's also the Netflix, the movie. Bro, the movies, the TV shows. Honestly, I'm a nigga that still like to watch movies. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I was just watching the Eyes Wide Shut with Christian Bale. Because that movie is like literally the realistic side of like the Epstein files. Literally. It like literally was the Epstein files before anyone even knew it was a thing. So like informational things is different. You know what I'm saying? But it don't matter even if you get information from Instagram, bro. You need to cut that shit off completely. You need to cut Instagram off completely. I don't care what information is on there. You need to cut it off completely. It will fuck your mindset up, bro. It will fuck all your relationships up. And this is their plan. This is their plan. Why do you think everyone on social media has this ego? It's literally from social media. Everyone on social media has an ego. Why? And they all have the same ego too. It's all the same ego. Y'all not hearing me for real. So y'all gonna keep having this problem. Like, that's what I'm saying. Y'all gonna keep having this problem, and you guys keep like saying like, oh, why are my problems going away mentally? Why are my problems going away traditionally? Why aren't they going away? This is literally the reason why, bro. This is literally the reason why, because we doing unnatural things. Why do you think when you use social media for so long and then you get into an argument with your girl, you get into an argument with your parent, it seems like the end of the world. It seems like you got to defend yourself so bad. And then even after you defend yourself and you go to war, you feel like after, when you just sitting there dealing with shit, you feel like you can't stop thinking about what just happened. It's because social media leaves that effect on your brain. It leaves that effect, that replay effect of your brain on things replaying in your brain over and over. You know how, you ever seen like a video on social media and it's like you getting stuck in a trance? Like you getting hypnotized or some shit. You'll watch the same video over and over. The videos are literally hypnotizing you. So when you have a hypnotizing effect in your brain, you have a hypnotizing effect on the world, on the aspect of the world. So when social media gives you this hypnotizing mindset, anytime something happens to you, you're going to be hypnotized by it. You're going to keep thinking of it over and over again. Why do you think people, they get into arguments with a girl and they talk about it over and over and over again? It's like, nigga, damn. As soon as you talk about it once, it should be the end of that. It should be the end of that. Like a normal person. No, but because we have this hypnotizing kind of mindset from social media where we think of the same things over and over again, it makes us act the same way in real life. Y'all don't understand the imprint that is leaving on your fucking brain. Y'all don't understand, bro. Why do you think that when you get into arguments with people, you think about this shit? You keep thinking about it constantly. It's not stopping. Even when you try to get rid of the thought, it's like it won't go away no matter how hard you try. My nigga, it's because of fucking social media, bro. It leaves a fucking scar. It scars the tissues in your fucking brain. Literally. It's scientific. You can search this up. It literally scars the tissues in your brain, so it makes you hypnotized. Everything has a hypnotizing effect. You can communicate with someone. You ever communicated with someone and you're like so eager to talk to them and you don't even know why you're so eager to talk to this person? You don't even know them. Like it puts these low valuable emotions inside of you. Like you so eager to talk to somebody, you don't even know them. It's because of social media, bro. Literally, it programs you to be eager. It programs you to be anxious. It programs you to have all these emotions, bro. You ever wonder, why do I feel like this when I'm talking to somebody? Why do I feel like this when I'm about to meet up with someone or talk to somebody? Why do I feel all this like pressure, this anxiety? It's from social media, bro. It makes you an insecure ass person. And until y'all understand this shit, y'all lives is not gonna change. Y'all don't understand that you can't be successful with this type of mentality. You can't be successful with a social media mentality. You can't. Because every time you use social media, you go on that laptop, you try to make music, or you try to do stocks, or whatever it is you're trying to do, right? Whatever it is you're trying to do and become successful at, you're not going to want to do it no more. You're not going to do it no more because social media is going to literally drain that energy out of you. It's going to drain that creativity that you had to do music. It's going to drain that creativity right out of you. It's going to drain it right out of you. It's going to drain it right out of your relationship. It's going to drain it right out of your lifestyle. It's going to drain it right out of everything that you fucking have in your life. It's going to drain it. Every ounce of it. Why do you think you see all these people on social media? Man, there's millions of comments on one post. Look at all these people. They got so many people brainwashed, bro. Why do you think when people go on social media, they'll see a video and they'll feel a type of way to it? You don't think that's weird? You don't think that's like not normal? Like you ever seen a video and you yourself will feel a type of way to a video of people that you don't even know? Like y'all think that this shit is normal, bro? You ever watched a video on Instagram and you like feel a type of way towards it and it has nothing to do with you? You guys find yourself drawing yourself into situations. Why do you think that people, why do you think people are the way they are today? Why do you think they obsessive? Why do you think they always watching people? Why do you think they don't know how to talk? Why it comes all from this social media shit? Why do you think people get angry from anything? Why do you think people are getting angry from anything and everything? Why do you think people are getting angry so quick? Because social media puts all these thoughts in your brain. So the minute you hear one thing, it connects with those thoughts and it fucking makes you an angry person. It heightens that emotion. Those thoughts that social media puts in your brain, it heightens your emotions when you hear them. Y'all not really understanding what I'm saying. I'm giving you game, bro. So y'all really don't know. Like, y'all really don't know. Like, for real, y'all really don't know, bro. And I'm telling y'all this shit. Like, it's facts. It's facts, bro. It's facts. So I'm gonna let y'all go here in a minute because I said I was gonna keep it short. Y'all really got it. It's serious, bro. It's a serious war going on. It's a serious social war. We into what? We into 6G now or some shit, or 7G? Like, bro, you got to realize technology is what's doing this to your brain. Man, how many spiritual people are gonna have to come on YouTube and tell you the same shit? That technology is what's doing this to your brain. How much people are gonna have to come? Bro, you know what I started doing? Man, I'm not saying all technology is bad, but I started replacing shit. Like, man, fuck Instagram, fuck the doom scrolling. I don't ever see myself going on Instagram again, for real. So you know what I replaced with it? Man, I started playing Fortnite again. I started playing PlayStation. I'm like, bro, start playing video games again. Start tapping back into yourself. Start playing. I'm not saying like get obsessed with video games, because to be honest, I don't even be feeling like playing video games no more. But I'm like, I'd rather do that when I'm bored than doom scroll on Instagram and fuck my brain up. So y'all gotta like, or fuck that, bro. Go outside, play some basketball. Go get some friends, bro. Good friends. Go get a job. Like, do everything you can but that. The reason why you don't feel like working, the reason why you don't feel like playing basketball or going out there and talking to friends is because social media got you in this mindset, bro. It got you in this mindset, bro. So, like I said, if y'all really want to see a change, bro, I'm telling y'all, bro, this 6G shit or whatever we're on vibrationally, bro, it's gonna fuck you guys up. It's gonna fuck you up. So you need to stop using this shit. You need to stop using this shit. You need to stop using this shit. You need to just stop using this shit. Y'all don't understand what all these cell towers and shit are for. Why do you think these cell towers are in your neighborhood? Every time you use the phone, they receiving that energy is going to the cell towers. Y'all not really hearing me, bro. Y'all not really hearing me. Y'all be getting feelings and be thinking it's normal. You think it's normal to feel like insane every day? You think it's normal to have a million thoughts in your brain every day? You think it's normal to not see things for what it is? You think it's normal to not see things clearly? You think it's fucking normal to be confused all the time? You think it's normal? Y'all don't question this shit, bro. You think it's normal to keep going back and forth in a relationship? You think it's y'all don't question this shit. Y'all think it's just normal. Y'all think this shit is y'all don't question this shit, bro. This is what I'm talking about. This is why I don't even understand. How do y'all not question this shit? Like, internally, y'all could feel like it don't feel good. It don't feel good going back and forth with your partner or with friends or people at work. It don't feel good. Y'all don't ever question. Y'all don't ever question, why is it happening? Y'all don't ever question, is this even normal? It's not normal. It goes against the natural design of how you should be thinking. Y'all don't understand. These things is gonna fuck y'all up, bro. I'm telling y'all. So y'all really need to listen to what I'm saying, bro. Y'all really need to listen to what I'm saying, because literally your life will change the next day. The next day. You don't use Instagram? The next day your life will change and you'll see exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. And then y'all gonna come back here and say, oh shit, this nigga was right. So anyways, I'm gonna let that information sink in for all y'all's brains. It's a beautiful night out here. I'm gonna go back to doing what I was doing. I was about to go pick up something from the store and smoke me a little joint and then hit the stew. So I'm gonna go do what I'm doing. Y'all go run up my music and shit. And there's gonna be more videos on the way. But I just want y'all to be comfortable with me. I want y'all to get to this mindset. I want everybody to eat, bro. I want everybody to know what the fuck I'm talking about. Because these mental problems that y'all think you have, it's like this feeling. It's like this feeling in your brain. It's like a weird feeling. You ever wake up and you just feel weird as fuck? You don't even know why. Like, you don't feel like eating. You don't feel like drinking. Like, you just feel weird. Like, literally, it's because technology is rewiring your brain to be a robot. That's why you feel weird, because you're a human, not a robot. So that you can literally feel the rewiring in your brain. It feels weird. Like, you can't talk to someone without feeling weird and anxious and like scared to talk to them. It's because technology is rewiring your brain to be a robot, bro. It's rewiring your brain. You're a human being, though. You'll never be a robot. So that's why when you wake up, you feel weird. Like, you can't eat or drink, or you can't watch TV the same. And then after a few hours, you'll start to feel normal again. You guys think that that's just normal? Anyways, y'all gotta really start questioning shit, like, for real. Like, for your own safety and your own sanity, you guys really need to start questioning these feelings that you have. You know, when your mind's racing and you thinking a million thoughts and you're like, bro, why the fuck am I overthinking? Nigga, social media will stop you from sleeping. You'll be overthinking so goddamn much from all the thoughts that they put in your brain. Nigga, you won't sleep for days. You won't sleep for days. Like, y'all don't understand how bad this shit is for your brain. You won't even like be able to like do anything normally. Like, you think that you'll wake up feeling weird. Like, your brain like will just feel like weird. Like, you can't eat, you can't drink, you can't shower. Like, nothing feels normal. Nothing feels the same. The minute you start going back to your natural way of thinking, don't you realize that when you eat, it feels normal again? When you shower, it feels normal again? When you drink something, it feels normal again? Don't you realize that? Don't you realize when you go back to your natural way of thinking, you feel normal again? Everything feels normal again? Don't you realize that working on your craft, working on your career, it feels normal again? Don't you realize things go back to normal when you stop feeling weird from the rewiring social media is doing to your brain? Don't you guys realize you feel normal again? Like, y'all don't question, like, when I wake up and I don't feel like eating or I don't feel like doing nothing, you're just sitting there and your brain's like, I don't even feel like doing nothing. Your brain's like confused on why you don't feel like doing nothing. You sitting there, it's like so much pressure and you don't even know why you can't get up and do something. It's literally because you guys don't question that. You don't know why that's happening. It's happening because of social media. It's because of the phones. It's like telekinesis, bro. It's like the energy from the phones. You don't understand. These phones give off vibrations. They give off energetic, electromagnetic vibrations. You think electromagnetic vibrations is good for your brain? You're supposed to be a normal human being with skin and DNA and blood. We don't have electromagnetic things inside of us. We don't have magnets in our fucking head. We don't have that shit in our... So like, bro, they literally program you to be a robot. That's why when you wake up, you don't feel like doing nothing. You don't even feel like talking to nobody. And you guys think that that shit's normal every day. Y'all don't even question that shit. So, anyways, I'm gonna leave y'all here with this information. I'm gonna get going. It's a beautiful night. Enjoy your night. Stay away from social media and stay more into yourself, bro. And though, start to notice shit, bro, so y'all can hurry up and move on and become what you gotta become. Y'all don't understand. You ever wake up and like every day you was doing your shit and then one day you fall off? Like every day you was working out, you was making music, and then one day you're just like, one day you wake up on a day like this and you're just like, man, I don't feel like, you just don't feel like doing it no more. And you thinking it's because of all these thoughts in your brain. Thoughts is not supposed to stop you. What's stopping you is the social media. You got too much thoughts in your brain, you can't even focus on something. You got too much thoughts that turn into, and you guys got to realize that once they put the thought in you, it turns into an emotion. And once it turns into emotion, then man, they got you. They got you. Once it turns physical, they got you. So you guys got to understand, like when you don't feel like doing nothing and shit, it's because of social media. It's because you programmed. That's why when you go back to your normal self, you feel like eating again. You feel like drinking again, because that's the version of you that's not being programmed. And y'all just don't understand that. But anyways, I'm gonna let y'all go and tap into y'all selves, bro. Quit this shit. Quit this fucking addiction to social media. Quit it as soon as possible so that you can finally wake up every day and chase your dreams, and nothing is gonna be able to stop it. You're gonna see what I see when you listen to me. So anyways, y'all do what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? Just choose the right way, bro. It don't matter which way you choose. You could continue choosing to do what you want to do, but I'm trying to drop y'all some gems because this is the truth. Y'all been having people, spiritual people, come on YouTube and telling you this shit. Y'all been having people tell you this shit. So anyways, I'm gonna let y'all go. Hey, y'all wait for my next video. It's gonna be more information dropping. Y'all have a good night. Peace.